I'm Andrew. I'm a backend engineer at Chipp, but this talk has very little to do with AI. But I think I talk about it so much at work that Scott thought it would be cool if I shared it with the group. So by day, I work on servers and performance at Chipp, but on the weekends, I'm building an airplane in my garage. So is anybody here a pilot? I know Jen with Google was, but I think she left. But just curious if anybody else. Just me. All right. So
anything else you want.
Right on. All right. Yeah. I've been wanting to learn how to fly airplanes for like probably 10 years. I've been talking about it. About 2 years ago, I went and got my pilot's license. And then the question is like, well, I need to acquire an airplane, and rather than buy one of these older like vintage planes, because I can't afford a brand new one, but I could if I built it myself. So I went to the AirVenture show up in Oshkosh, the big, like hundreds of thousands of people show up to that. It's like a 2-week event up in Wisconsin, and they have a whole section of the property where these barns where people are like building airplanes with cloth and sheet metal from scratch. So I found out you can do that. So I wanted to figure out how to actually make it happen. So the plane I'm building, it looks just like this. This is the prototype model. It's called an RV14. It's like the 14th iteration of these plans that this guy, I think in the late 70s, like started writing about by hand. And now there's a whole company in Oregon that sells these kits. They're very, very well refined. There's actually more of these in the air than there are like 747 jets. There's more people have like built. There's like 10,000 of these that people have built and flown. But it's a high performance aircraft. It goes about 200 miles an hour. It's literally like faster than anything you can actually, a certified aircraft you can buy at this price point. And you can buy them used, but they're all hand built. So, and it's a lot more economical if you do it yourself. So I have a 1940s one-car garage that was owned by raccoons that I really never done anything with. So the first step was to clean this out, build all the benches, acquire all the air tools that I need to pound rivets, and do that. Get the workspace ready. So that's what I spent last year doing, and this year I've been building tail components, building rudders and horizontal ailerons and stuff like that. So the kit, this is about a quarter of the kit. It arrives in these like 250-pound crates full of sheet metal at the end of the driveway, and then we move them in the garage, unpack them. Bags of rivets and straps and stuff like that, and this just pile of parts lists and stuff like that. That yellow manila folder, or that yellow plastic folder is about 800 pages of CAD plans. It's basically like your Lego instructions, but 10 times worse. I built shelves to put all the small parts on and sort them and stuff like that. I got started building the rudder. You start out building the skeleton, snapping it together with these spring things called clecos. And then there's polishing, there's sanding, every like little rough edge, every hole has to be re-drilled to the same size as the component that it's gonna touch. So. And then all the flat surfaces, all the flat rivets have to be dimpled. You can see some of the dimples. So this is the rudder skin that's actually going to be an airfoil. So all those rivets have to be sized and the holes drilled to match the rivet size. And then every hole is dimpled so that the rivet will lie flat, so the air will pass over it cleanly, and it'll be a high performance machine. And that's what it looks like when it's snapped together to the frame, the skeleton. And then here's a close-up of some of the spine structure on the rudder that has all these specialized rivets on it. And this is the vertical stabilizer, the front part of the front of the tail that I worked on after that. And yeah, here's some like videos of it in action. Something to look forward to. You can do acrobatics. You can fly upside down with this plane. You can paint it however you want. You can fly it. You can put all the avionics are custom. So when I get to that point, this is somebody else's panel, but this will be a whole other project to design the panel and integrate all the avionics and radios.
Looks like a Kubernetes dashboard.
It does, yeah. It's probably easier than Kubernetes, right? But yeah, and this is the front fuselage. This is somebody else's plane, but this is what I'll do after I work on the tail surfaces, is actually get the front part of the plane. So it all will fit in the garage in pieces. Like the wings don't need to go on until it actually gets shipped to the airport that it's going to live at. So it fits pretty comfortably in a one-car garage until it's all put together. But yeah, that's what I do on the weekends. That's the engine that it has the same engine as a Cessna 172. So we use a tried and true engine design that has been in airplanes for like 50 years or so. Yeah, so that's what I do for fun.
I'm going to let you bring your airplane questions in. I think you can tell that if he does this for fun, you know that Chipp is well built on the back end.